Well guys, figure I whip me up another little video here. Sitting up here this morning looking at, I don't know, one of my other videos I made, I talked about a maple pipe that I'd made for myself that was a piece of laminated wood, and I didn't realize it, and of course well, at the time it got to smoking pretty good, it split in half. And I started with the maple pipes because years ago there was a gentleman that had a pipe shop in a nearby town here. And I don't know whether he made them or he got them from somebody else, but he used to have maple pipes in there. And I always remember that it seemed like the maple pipes, they take a little more, well, I want to say, you get a little bit of a wood taste out of them when you first light them. No, I don't remember that out of his so much though. I know the one that I made did, but I think that was I was tasting the glue laminate, so I was tasting in it. But anyway, I remember his pipes. They were fairly inexpensive. They were kind of like the Missouri Meerschaum's. I think those are cherry wood pipes. They were cheap and they smoked good, and I always liked them. And they were nicer than the pipes that he had. That were maple were nicer than the Missouri Meerschaum little. Well, I don't know what you want to call them, the little cherry wood pipes that they make anyway. And I was just sitting here kind of daydreaming this morning, and I thought I'd made that calabash. That was a promise that I'd made to myself, that after I'd gotten those bowls, I wanted to have one for myself, and then I wound up making one for somebody else and never didn't get around to making one for us, and now I got one. And I thought, God, you know, I don't have a maple pipe anymore. So, and I had bought maple wood to make a pipe out of, and then I got to sitting here daydreaming, and I thought, you know, I got that olive wood, and it's I don't think I want to try and make another pipe out of it, because this little calabash, if you can, I'll zoom in on it. Oops, wrong button. If I get it in the light here right, you can see that the crack has started to spread across the bottom there. There's another check in. It still smokes good, but I didn't want to make another pipe out of it. It seems like a waste of time to do it. So I thought, well, I got my bandsaw up there. I can cut that into thin pieces. So what I come up with was this thing. I kind of overdid it on the size of I need bigger stems. That's the biggest stem I got. That's a 5/8 stem. I think I need like a 3/4 inch stem or bigger to get the proportions right on it. But that's maple. And then, let's see, I'll zoom in on it and see if you can see it or not. There's a band on the pipe too. Now maybe you can see if I get it in the light right. It ain't going to show the grain off, is it? Oh, come on, focus. It ain't going to show up in these lights. If I can get the light just right. Yeah, you can't hardly see it. It's a Coca-Cola band that I put on there, and then the very top of the pipe, I cut that olive wood into a thin slice, so it's got an olive wood top on a maple pipe. I don't know. It's just kind of a, oh yeah, right. Zoom my big old ugly face up in there. So I want, and then I stained it so it's got kind of a buckskin look to it. I undertoned it with yellow and then a tan on top. It gives it some grain, but that's what maple looks like if you try and polish it just on the end grain like that. It just doesn't take stain real well. So that's my 3-wood poker maple. it's just a plain hard maple pipe. But I had some little pieces of Coca-Cola that I'd cut out of a couple other pipes that I'd made, and I had some Coca-Cola left. I was making it. I think I made some chess pieces out of that too. So I took the little pieces of Coca-Cola I had and made a band on there, and then put a slab of olive wood on the top and laminated that onto the top of the maple. So that's my olive wood, let's see, maple, olive wood, and Coca-Cola poker. It's just, it does give it a nice grain effect on the top of the pipe. I should have almost cut another slab and put it on the bottom, but we'll see how this one works. I don't know. I need to get some little white rings or something to separate the stem from the Coca-Cola, because the Coca-Cola's, to me, to look at it here, I can see it because the Coca-Cola's brown and it's got some real neat grain in it, but these lights, it won't show it up. So anyway, that's my experiment for the day. I got some other wild ideas on how to do up some laminates. I thought if I drill, after I laminate it, if I drill like, I don't know, 4 or 6 or 8 or whatever little pinholes in there, and then get some, well, like some sort of a dark wood, like a walnut or like a hickory dowel or something like that, that would be on the dark side, and I could put little pins in there just to make it look kind of like it's got little bolts around the top. I don't know, something to fart around with. I enjoy doing it. It's fun. It's these pokers are pretty simple to make, and anyhow, that's my yuck for the day. I'll think of something else. I'll come back later. Talk to you. Let's see you later. Enjoy life. Have fun. Till the next time.